Yeah, I wanted to talk about I don't know if you saw this. There was an explosion, two explosions, I believe, in Washington, D.C. Two houses blew up. I think it was on Jefferson Street in Washington, D.C. and, excuse me, they were saying it was probably a gas explosion. Right? Well, here's the weird thing. In December, I think December 4th or something, Arlington, near Washington, D.C., there was a house blew up. Another gas line blew up. Michael Yo or Yee or Yo or something. Everybody on the block said he was like a wacko, but somehow his house blew up, and I believe they also claimed it was gas there. Maybe they were looking into him for other things. I don't remember what happened, what the outcome was with that. So there's a couple explosions right there. I don't remember hearing a whole hell of a lot of that going on, but it goes better than that, or I should say worse than that. Now this is in Dallas, it's or Fort Worth area. Just the other day, I guess it was right around New Year's, right after New Year's, I was at a Christmas party for my job, and I just came back outside and reported on this. I just went in. It was at the Hyatt, and I was talking about if anything happens. I had a weird hunch something was going to happen. Some kind of crazy shit was going to go down. And went into the party. I was in there 20 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes, and I turned on my phone, and there was something crazy. Explosion of a building downtown in Fort Worth, and I went out and checked it out on my phone, and yeah, it turned out again that they were claiming that's a gas line explosion. That's a real convenient thing to be blowing up buildings everywhere and be able to say that, and that's that. Nobody investigates much harder than that. Well, that can cause chaos. And the whole deal is they're causing chaos any fucking way they can, even in small ways, all the way up to gigantic ones. And we're going to get one big gigantic one soon. I can feel it coming. They're going to do something that's going to make 9/11 look like nothing. And I got this feeling that they're going to attack the Capitol building or the one of our judiciary branches, maybe Supreme Court or something. Something's going to happen. They're going to blow something up, but it might not happen right now. They're waiting until our whole country's just on the edge of falling, and then they'll start destroying all our symbolic references to our country and to our history. Like now, you actually have a Democrat challenging the Republicans. This guy's from Florida, and he wanted them to sponsor a bill or something about getting rid of the Statue of Liberty, since we're supposedly against immigration. We're not against immigration. We're against illegal immigration. You coming in here, breaking in, yeah, we got a problem with that, you know? But I'll tell you the truth, be honest with you, I'm saying I'm almost starting to get sick and tired of the Republican Party as well. Doesn't mean I ain't gonna vote that way. It just means fucking full of cowards. Where's your balls? Stand up against this shit. One time, all right? You look at the Democrats, they're walking lockstep with each other, and they're getting shit done in their fucking sick, twisted agenda. And we're standing back, we can't do anything because we gotta follow the rules. They're not following the rules. That's warfare. All is fair in war. They fucking come at you, you gotta go back same way, or they don't respect you and they walk right on you. Bully method, or bully, same deal as schoolyard bullying, you know, back when you're a kid, you know. If you don't stand up to that, it's going to keep going on. Anyway, so gas line blew up in this building in Washington, and like I'm saying, how do you prevent this? This seems suspicious. Maybe not. I'm going to look into how many other buildings are around that are blowing up because of gas leaks. I know it happens. It does happen. But something in my gut tells me to start looking into this. The other thing I want to talk about is they're cutting our supply lines We're under siege, people. You don't even see it because you're asleep, maybe. Maybe most of you probably by now do, but there's still people snoozing away like nothing's happening, and they piss me the hell off. Wake up. Wake the fuck up, you know? But anyway, the other thing I want to talk about is they're cutting our supply lines, and there's a Poplar Report and other guys talking about different things, you know, nothing coming in from the trucking companies, so they're not getting supplies because ships are backed up in the Panama Canal, and this is wrong and that's wrong, and yet nobody's even talking about it. There's one thing. It's kind of quiet so far, but I've noticed a pattern. I've seen something happen. Truck drivers are disappearing. They're finding their trucks emptied and they're gone. I don't know. A couple of them might have been found dead. And it's sporadic right now, but these are truck drivers that I guess go cross country and whatnot. We rely on them. I wouldn't put it past the damn elites to have hired people to go and whack these guys, okay? Even if a few at a time, because this happened, if you remember back, and people don't remember this, before the pandemic thing, go back another 3 years, about 2018, all these holistic doctors were dying mysteriously and falling out of windows and breaking their necks, falling downstairs. Same with some other group of people were at the same time. It was the doctors, holistic doctors, and I can't recall what it was. Was it? I don't know if it was judges. No, something that was awful suspicious. And we're talking like these holistic doctors that were dying, hundreds of them, and all in a relatively short time. They've been working at this plan to destroy everything, to bring anarchy and chaos into our country for a long time, longer than we can. We're saying, it happened after the pandemic. No, this has been going on for decades. It was more underground, very more stealth, and you didn't, they would hit and run maybe, but they weren't hitting and hitting. You look what happened with all the train derailments. They were at the point where, hey, we can get away with this now. We can speed up our agenda. So what's going on here? If you can't see it, you choose not to see it. That makes you a coward. Open your eyes, wake the hell up. You watch for the Super Bowl. All right, the Super Bowl, there's something probably going to happen. I said it before. I have 2 videos on this. One I didn't release. It's on my in my private thing, and the other one I did. But they're the same thing, just 2 different times I interpreted it, and it was almost exactly alike. One was earlier. Telling you, you can go back. I think I have the dream thing still up there. I don't know how it works in there, but some of that, something's going to happen. I couldn't make 100% sense out of what, because dreams are like that. But anyway, I think that you ought to watch the halftime show during that Super Bowl and keep an eye out. I think something's going to happen. I said earlier that in 2013 there was a power failure, and I think Beyonce was the halftime show, and you know how satanic her stuff and Jay-Z was and all those things. Or you can, the Illuminati to the max. Anyway, the thing that I said is on this other video just recently was that the 49ers and the Ravens played that Super Bowl, 2013, I believe. They very much could face each other again in this Super Bowl. They like that kind of shit. You think the games are fixed? I do. But this is the team I want anyway, if they got a chance. I feel sorry for Detroit. I always liked them since Barry Sanders was with them back in the day. Greatest running back ever, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm an Eagles fan mostly, but I do like Detroit even though they sucked for years. Just saying, keep your eyes open and be prepared. A lot of crazy shit going on. Not to mention something weird going on with Donald Trump's hand. Had red blotches they thought were blisters, probably from golf, but it's kind of ironic because when they were saying that, it looked like he had blood on his hands. I don't know. There's some crazy shit, but watch, because they made a big deal of that on the news. I'm wondering if he's gonna get some kind of infection and that'll kill him or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, have a good one, you two.